Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Colin, shut the fuck up. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Your Move Live broadcast, coming to you from a beautiful Buffalo, New York. My name is Dan, and today we're doing Lego. We're doing stuff. We're actually live. It's wild, I know. I'm never fucking live ever anymore. What the fuck is that emote? What is that? I don't know what that is. It looks... I don't know how to describe it. But, hi. Welcome. How's everyone? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day. Colin, hope you're doing great. I texted you earlier because I was thinking about you. I'm glad that you're working on it. You'll get your next sub when I get my damn badge. Fuck. Alright. Fine. Fine. I'm just gonna add a badge. It's not gonna be anything specific. It's just gonna be something. Alright? It's not gonna be like a themed badge or anything. Hostage situation? Yeah, he's holding $2.50 hostage. I ain't gonna get it until then. Hey, listen here. Until I get my fucking badge, you ain't getting a fucking cent from me, motherfucker. Hey, fuck you. I don't get that $4.99. You think I get that $4.99? You think I get that? Fuck no. I get $2.50 from that, maybe. Like on a good month. Nah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a partnered streamer, so I get more of a revenue cut. Damn. How foolish of me. So I finally figured out all the technical issues that I was having. That's why I didn't stream. God, when was it? Thursday? Yeah. Thursday. But I'm here now. We're doing it. Figured it all out. Got it all set. It's feeling good. I also have a new setup, kind of. Everything behind is exactly the same as it was, but I've now moved my main monitor from over here to over here. I moved the camera a little bit. I've got two monitors here, and then I've got another sideways monitor here. So I'm all monitored up. Nothing's getting past me. Oh boy. This music is loud. My bad. But yeah, I got Lego stuff to build today. We got some things. There was a poll in the Discord, and it seems that the Darth Maul ship was the winner. It was tied until like a little while ago. Monitor D's nuts. God damn it. You got me. You got me. What can I say? You got me. So let's not waste any more ding dang time. And let's get into it. So, what I have here is the thing that won the vote, which is the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, which is also known as the Scythe, in the lore, if you will. And then I've got some of the new releases for today. I was not able to get the Captain Rex Micro Fighter. It was sold out at the Lego store, so did not get a chance to get that, but grabbed everything else that came out today. And I know for a long time, you all were having a hard time hearing me. That shouldn't be an issue after today. Now you should be able to hear me a little bit better when I go to do Lego stuff. Oh, we're upgrading people. We got upgrades, people. Upgrades. We're working on making it real. If and you will. Or if and you won't. I don't really care. So, double mic setup now. We got one right here, And then I've got another right here that is picking up the horrible sounds that just probably happened, but also picking up my voice so I don't have to like scream for you to be able to hear me. It might still be a little quiet, so I might need to work on adjusting just a touch, but we can do that as we go. In the meantime, we got things to build. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with what won the vote, and then we'll just kind of like move down the line. Apparently, and this is something that, not even apparently, this is something cool that they're doing with this set in particular. There's a lot of glare. Hold on, I'm going to try and adjust that. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So, something that they did with these two sets, so this is a battle pack. And then this is like a whole scene pack that they've kind of started doing with LEGO Star Wars. You can put these two together. Like, you can make this into a thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some minifigures that I have. You can actually see them right there. And we're going to add them to this amalgamation of a set and kind of like make that scene from The Mandalorian Season 3. I guess minor spoilers for The Mandalorian Season 3. But, like, I'm not going to really be talking about the story, I guess. It's going to be mostly just talking about, like, where people were standing. Which I don't think is a spoiler. If you disagree with that, I don't know what to tell you. And then we got the Luke Skywalker mech. Normally, I don't buy mechs because, like, to me, or for me, I guess, I already have, like, so they've come out with a Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, and Boba Fett mech, sorry. I already had the Boba Fett minifigure that came in, the Boba Fett one. I have a million Darth Vaders, and I have a bunch of Stormtroopers. So, like, I didn't need any of those. But this is from the UCS X-Wing. Like, this is a specific Luke minifigure from a, like, $400 set. So I decided to pick it up. Why not? Same reason I'm eventually going to pick up the Captain Rex Micro Fighter thing. Because that is ridiculously overpriced. So this is a release from the last wave of LEGO Star Wars, which was May. This is from May the 4th. I did get a bunch of other stuff with May the 4th promotion material. Now I built this one on my own because I just wanted to. I got the droid carrier. This was the gift with purchase. I got the AAT tank from episode 1. And then I got these. It's a little commemorative coin. That's the original LEGO Star Wars logo. And I got this, which is like a little... It's the scene from episode 4 where Darth Vader's trying to lock on to Luke. He's got like the targeting thing going crazy. Let me see if I can get it. And then he eventually locks on, but then Han Solo shoots him. But it's in LEGO, and it looks neat. So I got a lot of stuff with the May the 4th promos and all that other good stuff. But this is for the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. Celebrating that, which is great. Love it. We even have an anniversary minifigure in here, which will add to my stand that I will go grab down from my shelf here. But yeah, this is a set that's actually been released a lot. Weirdly enough. It's not weirdly, it's a cool set. But like, there has been a lot of this shit. I don't want to say it's like the most released set from episode 1, but it might be. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I don't know. I will allow for discourse to happen within this chat. If anyone wants to fact check me on that. In fact, I'm about to go and fact check myself. How many go sit. Infiltrator. I don't know shit. Fair. Yeah, I think this set's been released like 4 times. Maybe 5. It's been a lot. Anyway. So this is the most recent updated one. It's got a new Darth Maul head mold. Oop, why did I just try to do that? That was dumb. It's fine. So, if anyone is a connoisseur of episode 1, which, like, if you are, good on you. It's honestly, it's not a bad movie, no matter what people will say. Actually, I quite like episode 1. When it got re-released in theaters for the 25th anniversary, I went and watched it in theaters. It was great. But if you're a connoisseur, you'll know that this is not the Darth Maul that confronts Qui-Gon and Anakin. He should have a cloak, a hood, and they give him a double-bladed lightsaber, but he only uses the one blade when he goes to fight Qui-Gon. So, you know, maybe they wanted to mix it up a little bit because they've already made the set a bunch. I don't know. Who cares? Who knows? I don't even think about it. But this is the only episode 1 Darth Maul that I own now. All of the other Darth Mauls that I have are from Clone Wars? Yeah. Other than the 20th anniversary, or 25th anniversary one from the encyclopedia. But that one has a big stamp on the back that says 25th anniversary, so. Not really, I guess, like, from a lore collector point of view, a valuable figure. Because it won't look like the character because of the stamp, but it's also covered up by a cape. I don't know. Up to you to decide. I don't really care. Personally, it just kind of vibes. It exists. It's there. Has anyone actually, like, am I the only one in this chat who likes episode 1? Or are there others? Are there people out there that are like me for real and actually enjoy the Phantom Menace? I know that that is not a popular opinion. That's actually like a pretty dog shit opinion in the eyes of most Star Wars fans. But I also don't take what Star Wars fans very seriously. Because a lot of them are really toxic. Oh, also, happy Pride, by the way. It is Pride. So, if you queer, happy Pride. If you ain't queer, you know, go do some direct action. Because there's a lot happening in this country. If you're in the US, there's a lot happening that is not good. Not good or cool. Colin, if you're still here, I have finally gotten around to listening to Behind the Insurrection. Finally listening to that. I figured it would probably be a smart idea, taking it a certain former president's fan club might try to do something stupid again. Email a pipe. I could email a pipe. Just a pipe. Nothing in it. There is nothing in said pipe. Just put all the extra pieces over here. Oop, got that. Let's try to speed through the little builds that are repetitive. I always miss a part. Those are extra. This is not, but these two things here are... I'm trying to fill blank space and blank noise. Because I notice if I ever stop really chatting, talking, conversing, trying to start conversing, that people tend to leave. So, trying to avoid that. Yeah, Behind the Insurrection. So far, it's good. I'm only on part 1. But it is very good. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it a lot so far. Let's get out one of my... So I used, like, for, what's it? For, like, screw, nail, you know, hardware. A hardware organizer. I used a hardware organizer to make a lot of the builds that didn't have bag instructions. Like when I was working on the, I still am working on the Star Wars project, which you can actually see what we worked on right down there. While I was working on that, I used these in like a big like box, and it just kind of helped me organize everything and keep like parts together so then I wasn't losing my fucking mind. And Colin, I think I actually skipped ahead and I just listened to that episode because I feel like I've heard Robert talk about that in depth before. But yeah, the business plot is wild. If any of you don't know about the business plot that happened in the U.S., it was right before World War II, I believe, or during World War II, before the U.S. was in the fighting. There was an attempted fascist takeover of the United States by business leaders within the country, including Henry Ford and also George W. Bush's grandfather or great-grandfather. I think it was George H.W.'s grandfather and George W.'s great-grandfather. Oh, yeah, and J.P. Morgan as well. You know, J.P. Morgan Bank, like the bank. Yeah, like that guy tried to take over the U.S. in a fascist coup. Fucking wild. There were others involved, obviously, but, like, those are some of the heavy hitters, some of the big ones. Hitler was actually a big fan of Henry Ford. I know we're building Lego Star Wars, but I mean, hey, we could tie it back to fascism because, you know, the Empire is fascist. But Hitler was such a fan of Henry Ford that I think he had a picture of him, like, on his desk, I believe. Or, like, he had, like, a painting of Henry Ford. And, there's rumors, I don't think they're substantiated, but there's rumors that Hitler got his idea for how the mass extermination happened during the Holocaust from the idea of Henry Ford's production line. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, so take what I'm saying right now with a grain of salt. Look into it yourself. But I am like 99% sure that is accurate. Personally, I'm 99% sure. Again, I could be wrong. I want to preface everything that I'm saying with that. But speaking of rising fascism, I'm watching Andor, and oh boy, that show is good. Like, I know why it was greenlit by Disney. because you watch it and you're like, oh, hey, I've done my part. I've now watched this. I am now doing my part for any movement that might come in the future. Like, that's why they greenlit it, at least. I don't know if that's why it was initially created. But, like, goddamn if it isn't just so good. I just never got around to it when it first came out. I feel like I was doing other shit. But, I'm only, like, 3 episodes away from the end of it. It's good. I'm not telling you to go buy Disney Plus, but, like, if you have a way to watch it, I recommend. Let's see here. Where does this go? This will go... Not like that. What? Oh. Okay, I see. No, I don't see. Oh, god damn it. I made an oopsie. I made an oopsie poopsie, a little oopsie daisy. There's also going to be an ad starting. I apologize. Please stick around. It'll be over soon. It's Twitch. Not even my ad. Bear with me. I love you. If you're subscribed, you can miss it. Well. There they go. Lost to the ads. Eh. Okay. So, let's see. Now, fuck. Wow, that just got launched. I don't even know where that went. What the hell? How did that happen? Where did it go? What the hell? How did that launch so fucking far? Oh, there it is. It was down here. Okay. Huh. Okay. Alright, we're back. I found it. Okay, let's see here. Got the yellow on the outside. This will collect right there, and this will go over here there, bud. Just like that. There we go. And someone got a slice of cake. Now, if you don't know, there's a thing at Lego where if a Lego builder, like the people who are making the sets, if they can fit a pink brick into Lego Star Wars sets anywhere in the build, they get a, I think it used to be like a whole cake, like a whole piece of cake. I think that's changed now, but I've been noticing it more and more, and it's been really fun. And I don't know if they're just doing it now because people know, so they're like, okay, we're just gonna make this one pink because no one will see it. I hope that that's not the case because it takes away from the magic. But who knows? Yeah. I think it's specifically Lego Star Wars, though. Because, like, there isn't a lot of pink in Lego Star Wars anywhere. So it's a way for them to utilize molds and dyes that they don't normally get to with their plastics. That's fun. Fun little useless information with them. All of the useless information. If you ever need useless information, I'm your guy. Like, I got you. I'm here for it. That's like my entire shtick. At work, I got called out for it the other day. Someone was like, hey, why do you know all this stuff? And I was like, I don't know. Listen, things just kind of pop into my brain, and I absorb information, like, that's really dumb, and none of it is important in any meaningful capacity. And it takes up so much space within my brain. Like, I have probably lost formative memories because I've remembered, like, dumb facts about, like, I don't know, cows or something. Couldn't even think of a good fake fact to use as an example. It's just when people bring shit up where I'm like, oh yeah, this. Alright, let's see here. Well, this is kind of a neat looking piece. I've never seen that before. I don't know if you can really see that. Let me do the makeup tutorial thing. Okay. So I need this and this. I need to make 2 of these. Okay. I kind of wanted to just do like a nice, easy, fairly casual stream getting back into things, because, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll just be straight up honest with you guys. Streaming became kind of like a weight on my emotional health because of, I guess it almost became like lack of commitment from me. And I think that's because I look at view count, which isn't healthy. I know it's not healthy, but I still do it, which is stupid. I've done it since I started streaming, which, by the way, yesterday, I don't know if you saw the post on Discord, yesterday marked the 4th anniversary of when this channel started, so thank you all. I appreciate everyone. It's been a wild 4 years. But, yeah, I just, it started to feel like my content was kind of all over the place. I wasn't really doing stuff that was, like, stuff that I wanted to do. And the only thing that was consistent in any meaningful capacity was The Naturals, which is the weekly D&D show that we do here on the Your Move Live broadcast, in case you didn't know that. So, I don't know. It just kind of became more of like a frustration than it was this fun hobby that I loved to do, and I loved the interaction, because the interaction just really isn't there. And I get that my content is more for, like, lurking and just hanging out, talking, chatting occasionally. But, you know, I wanted there to be more. So when it wasn't happening, it was just kind of like I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. And I'm not blaming anyone but myself. Like, if my content wasn't engaging for people, then it wasn't engaging for people, you know? Like, one of the best streams that I had, like, in a while was when I was playing Outer Wilds, because I was able to react to a game that I had never seen. I was able to look at something and be like, wow, this is incredible. Like, this game is beautiful and amazing. And there were other people who were around who were also reacting in a similar way. And people who had played it, who were kind of, like, sitting down with me and watching me play it. So, I liked that. That was one of the better streams that I've had in a while, other than natural streams. Obviously, every natural stream is always a joy. But yeah, I think it was just like it's a dick. Space penis. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I need to get back to Outer Wilds actually. Maybe my next gaming stream will be that. Maybe Monday. We'll see. Maybe I'll make Monday like gaming day. I don't know. Especially when a whale shows up. Yeah, there's been a lot of whales that have shown up recently. I don't know how to feel about that. Unless you mean the whale. Which then if I don't have a good time with that, that's my own damn fault. Because I brought that NPC into this world. And I could take him out. But I haven't. So it's my own fault. Really. And if you want to know what we're talking about, you can come check out The Naturals, the weekly D&D show that we do here on the Your Move Live broadcast. Sorry. Every chance I get to plug, I'm going to. Even though I'm pretty sure almost everyone here is a viewer of The Naturals. At least semi-regularly. I'm excited to get back into it. I was really disappointed that we didn't play this past week. Made me sad. The stuff popped up that made it too tough for us to play, even last minute. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into making stuff and doing things. It feels like it's been too long since I've streamed. And I want to fix that. Because I do miss it. I do very, very truly miss doing non-D&D streams. Because, you know, D&D streams I have to focus on the game. I can't focus on chat. I could, but the game would be affected if I did that. And I'd rather that not be the case if I can avoid it. But then if I focus on the game and not chat, then chat's affected. And it's just a whole cycle. So I just need to figure it out. That's all. And I want to get back into doing stuff like this, where we're just kind of chilling, hanging out. Like, I've got a beer. We're drinking little bits. We're building Lego. We're having fun. At least I think we are. I could be wrong. You could think this sucks. Which is fair. It's the weirdest piece of Lego cloth that I've ever seen. It's just a poncho. Yo, Cal Kestis would be so proud. All right. And here is Qui-Gon. There we go. There he is. Actually, the second Qui-Gon figure that I own. I think the first one is from It might be from the Duel of the Fates set, actually. With the Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon set. I don't own that set, I just have that minifigure, but... Still a nice looking figure. So, the Star Wars project is coming along. Figure I'll give a little update here, a little verbal update. I'm still working on it. Don't worry. I'm working on the editing side of a lot of videos. I know I kind of said, oh yeah, it's coming soon, coming this week, but then it was just kind of like a mental health thing where I was like, yeah, it's not. Sorry. So, it is in the works. I'm still working on it. It is... So I've written episode 1 and 2. I'm in the midst of editing episode 1. Episode 2 is... I'm just taking a step away from it for now, so then I can, like, think about it and figure out where I want to go with it. And if it needs edits of any kind, which it might, you know, it's a work in progress. So that's happening. And then I'm going to start working on episode 3 once I have episode 2 edited. It'll just kind of make it easy for the workflow. Because, you know, I'm not going to really get to building episode 2 as quickly as I did episode 1, because, like, I was building episode 1 while I was writing it. Meanwhile, I've already written episode 2. Now I need to build it. Because I had a very clear idea of what I needed before. It was just like Tatooine scenes, you know, because it's on Tatooine. The first episode takes place on Tatooine. That's not like a spoiler. If you've watched any of the build videos that I've done, or build streams that I've done, like, we were very clearly building part of Tatooine. So it's not like a surprise or anything. It's also Star Wars, so of course it's going to be set there to some capacity. So now with episode 2, I'm working on figuring out how I want some things to look, and then attempting to make those into Lego, which has been proving difficult, but I'm doing my best. Give it the old college try. This is real. So, like, I used builds from creators, specifically a creator called Mockopolis. That's who I used the buildings from, and the hangar that will be built eventually. It's from a creator called Mockopolis. Shout out to Mockopolis. You can find them on Rebrickable. And I'm using their build for Tatooine, so I didn't really need to, like, try to come up with anything, but I saw building techniques within that. Now I'm going to go and attempt to take those lessons that I learned and actually apply them to making something on my own. Just learning some, like, mock building techniques and how to actually do stuff and all this other crap. So it's been an experience. That's why the project has kind of been delayed a little bit, because I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, concisely start producing results on the project. You know, there are Lego creators that make mocks throughout like a long series, and you know, I'm making multiple mocks for one video or like for one project. So it's been a lot. Like if you go and like watch like Coconut Brick Studios is one that comes to mind, which great creator. I love his content. It's just like it's good like playing a game that I don't need to think about kind of content where I just kind of like have it on in the background, and then when he's showing something off, I'll look up and see what's going on. But he makes like large scale battles. Like he just did Megiddo from episode 3, which was pretty sick. Looked really good. But he'll do like a large scale thing like that. And like that's just a project that he's working on. There's another creator that did the second battle of Geonosis from the Clone Wars TV show. And he's been working on that for years. For at least a couple years. I don't know. Years might be an over-exaggeration, but he's been working on it for a long time. And yes, I'm making not as large-scale single items as they are, but I am making large-scale multiple scenes. So it's just taking a while. It's taking longer than I think I anticipated it taking, which is fine. I'd rather have a slow process that delivers a quality product than have a fast turnout of just garbage, you know? Like, I'd rather it be something that you all... Let me phrase it like this. There are certain creators that I get a YouTube notification for that are, okay, I'm watching that immediately. Day one watches. Like, these are creators where I'm like, yup, they just dropped this. That's what I'm doing right now. I want that effect. Now, I know I'm setting myself up for failure by expecting that, but if I hold myself to the same standard, then I hope that that comes across in the content that's being created. An example of a day one watch for me is Summoning Salt, the speedrun historian. Like, when his content drops, that's what I'm doing. Like, if it drops while I'm at work, all right, podcast, go away. Time for me to listen to Summoning Salt tell me about this niche speedrun from a community of people that I did not know existed. So, like, that's what I want to instill within people. Like, this sense of, like, quality content that makes you want to watch. Long story short. So that's why it's taking longer, and I hope that it shows. I hope that it comes across like that in the final product. What the hell is going on in this? Hold on. I need to think about this for a second. This looks stupid. Okay. So it's got this piece here. I got distracted talking. Then it's got this piece. Oh, okay, we'll do this. Got this piece here. Okay, I think I see what I did. Flip it around. And okay, all right. I'm just dumb. We knew that though. It's not news. That goes on the flat piece. Yep. Okay, there we go. Sorry. But yeah, that's the goal. So I apologize that it's taking longer than expected, but it'll show. I hope, if anything, and I keep saying I hope, which is all I can really do with this project, because it's so vastly different than anything that I've done, I guess, other than, like, D&D content, which is similar because I'm writing. But I hope that the writing carries. Like, that's my real hope, is that, like, what I'm trying to convey comes across. And it's enjoyable to watch for both Star Wars fans, or not watch, but, like, read, I guess, or see the conclusion of, see the progression of. Or I want it to be good for Star Wars fans and non-Star Wars fans alike. Like how The Mandalorian spoke out to so many groups of people. It wasn't just people who were only into Star Wars. It was people who were, like, into Westerns. People who, you know, maybe saw the original trilogy, but then, like, didn't really watch it from there. Like, it spoke out to a lot of people. And I want this to be able to speak to people in the same way. Where it's just like a universal story. And I think you'll like it. I really do. I've also subtly been dropping hints in the background. I'm just going to say that now. I'm going to drop that now for the 2 people who are listening. And for the people who end up watching the VOD. Whoops. But for all of you who are listening, I've been dropping subtle hints, story-related things in the background of the stream. So if you paid attention, you'd get, like, little tidbits on what's going to happen in the story. Maybe not what's going to happen, but some, just some hints of things to come. And I've been real subtle with it, too. I've been doing it for, like, months as well. Which has been fun. But, I think we'll work on that. We're gonna work on the hangar. There's a couple scenes that happen within a hangar, and we're pretty much just gonna make it, like, interchangeable and, versatile to, like, kind of match whatever scene I need. There it is. And we'll work on that the next Lego building stream, which I'm hoping is going to be sooner rather than later. I mean, hell, I had to, like, get this set up. Like, this was, like, a weird setup. Like, this camera wasn't working with that. Bandits, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Is this your first time here? I can't really tell, but Streamlabs multi-chat is weird. But welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going great. We're just kind of chatting. We're building the Sith Infiltrator. I guess the Scythe. For those of you on Twitch confused as to why I'm talking to someone who's not talking in chat, they're in the YouTube chat. Because Twitch lets you multi-stream now. Which is great. I'm a big fan. Good move on your part, Twitch. You will not catch me saying that very often. So, take the compliment where you can get it from a streamer who has no implication on your business model at all. Yeah, we're just chilling. This is a pretty casual stream today. We're gonna be hopefully doing some gaming next week. I don't know what we're gonna play. Colin, are you still here? Any thoughts on what we're gonna play? We haven't played Star Wars in a while. We could jump into a few games of that. That could be fun. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like the new one. Finals is always there. I think Chivalry 2 might be free on Epic. Let Flute know then about Chivalry. We could give that a shot. If you guys have For Honor, we could play that. That game's fun. We could all be bad at that together. Though I do play a pretty mean Shaolin monk, if I do say so myself, and I do. I should get in touch with Spud. I'm just gaming with that goober. I have to kick his ass in Mario Kart again. Haven't had the pleasure of doing that in a while. We also have a new thing potentially starting up, which will be fun. We'll be getting a bunch of people involved. I'm just kind of waiting to hear back and see when people are free and available so we can actually Shiv over for Homer. I mean, fair. One's a Ubisoft product and the other one is not, so that is fair. Oh, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this. So if you are a Dungeons and Dragons fan, I'm not going to be building the Lego set on stream, which I still have not even opened. I own it. It's sitting right here. I can, like, I'll show you. Like, let me just show you this real quick. That tape has peeled because of humidity. Otherwise, I have not actually opened this box. This box is sealed. I won't be building this on stream, but if you're a Dungeons and Dragons fan regardless, I'm doing a thing. If you want to watch me as a Dungeon Master suffer, help me get to 600 followers. I'm really close. I've been close for a long time. I'm almost there. And if I get to 600 followers, I am going to allow them a spell called Control Mayo. It is, or Shape Mayo, sorry, Shape Mayo. And it is the same spell as Shape Water, but with mayo. Now you're probably thinking, wow, that's really dumb, why would you do that? They just got the alchemy jug, which lets you make mayo. Like a lot of mayo. Like so much mayo. So, under that implication, I am harming myself as a DM because they'll find some dumb shit way to do that and to make it break something that will happen later on in the campaign where I'm not going to be able to fix it because they're probably going to wait until the last minute. I am also, on stream, going to be eating a tablespoon, not tea, tablespoon of mayonnaise. A heaping tablespoon, not like a flat little, like a big tablespoon of mayo while wearing a shirt that says Mayo Slut. So that will be on the internet forever. So if you want to make that a reality and you want that to happen, help me get to 600. That's on Twitch, specifically. I don't know what I'm actually at on YouTube. I don't look at YouTube because YouTube makes me sad. The last time I was on YouTube, the comments on one of the shorts that I posted was mean. So I just stopped going. Mainly because I didn't need that within my life. And I chose to move on from it. And I did. Now I don't think about it except for when I go to sleep and I cry myself to sleep because that person left such a hateful, mean comment. And it just really hurt my self-esteem. And they got what they wanted. They called me boring. This is sarcasm. I don't know if the sarcasm came across, but that was sarcasm. You can't. You probably could actually hurt me pretty bad, but... it's gonna take a lot. Head to Epic and add Chivalry 2. Okay. Let Flute know. We'll give it a shot. I kind of want to play Star Wars now, because I'm thinking about it, and it's, because we're back to playing on, like, gaming on Thursdays, we'd be able to play on half-priced, special unit days, which could be fun. Deal with some droidicas again. I could go buy the droidica set, and then every time I die to a droidica, I have to build one page of it. On stream while we're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. That would be such a wild punishment. I put these on backwards. That was... That's true, but let me show you the pig stealing. We're taking police officers? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Or is it like capture the flag, but with pigs? You'll love it. Okay. Alright, you may have convinced me. We might be playing Chivalry 2 next Thursday. Make sure you message Flute if you haven't already. Why do I keep doing this? Keep putting them on the wrong part. There we go. Finally. Jeez. Oh, okay. We're moving along. Sorry about the mess up on that. That was stupid. Whenever I'm talking and building, I always end up making some dumb mistake. Oh, do you guys want to see the aftermath of a video that I was working on, like a Lego video? Like, I'll show you, like, the final product, and then you can go watch the video and see how I did it, and then watch it to give me views on YouTube. Also, do you guys want this closer? Because I can do that. Wow, that's so much better for you guys. But yeah, let me know. I'm right here. Like, let me know if you want to see what that looks like, or if you'd rather wait for the video that I'm slowly, very, very slowly editing. Then that's cool too. But, you know, I've got it. It's right here. If not, that's cool. There might also be a little bit of a delay, so I might just have to talk to myself for a second here while you guys come to that decision for yourselves. Do the thing. All right. And by do the thing, you mean show the thing? I'll just finish up this instruction bit here and then grab it. I don't... Oh, no, I will be able to because I've got batteries in it. Okay, cool. So, a little while ago, they released a tentative boarding scene, which is the intro to episode 4. Initially, when the set came out, I thought it was talking about the scene from Rogue One, where Darth Vader goes down the hallway and like cuts down all of those, cuts down all the rebels in like a crazy way. So, because they didn't do that scene, I just bought 2 and then made both. And you might be thinking like, oh wow, why is this side all blacked out? Like, what's the point? When you can clearly see like, hey, look, there's Darth Vader coming through the door, stormtroopers and rebels fighting. How about fucking now, baby? It's light up. It lights up, baby. I got Light My Bricks lightsabers. And it makes lights. I should probably put that light here, now that I'm looking. But, like, look at this shit. It's so cool. I'm so happy with how this ended up turning out. I wish that they had, this, like, this color window pane in, or, like, this type of piece here, the window pane, in a, light gray, light bluish gray, or, like, a light. So, like, they have it in, like, transparent, and then this. And, like, that's it for gray or black. And, right? That's pretty cool. And I made it so I can pop these off at any time. So if I need to show off the inside, I just pop the windows off and you can see everything that's going on, including Darth Vader lifting the one guy up to the ceiling. Right? That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. This turned out really great. Like, this has been something that I've been, like, editing for a long time because I'm really bad at editing videos. In, like, a timely manner. But, like, you got the guy slamming on the door, you got the one guy getting thrown to the ceiling, you got rebels just kind of, like, running for no reason because they're just gonna die. Like, it looks good. And it was a pain in the ass. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how painful it was to try and, like, connect the two sets. So, Lego actually has instructions on how to connect 2 of these together, but it's just this twice. So you just, like, make this again, which is, like, sure, whatever, I guess. But I wanted to flip it, so I had to build it backwards using the instructions. Then I had to find what the structural integrity of the bricks were, see where they lie, and then, like, try my best using as much of the original pieces as possible. I did have to, obviously I had to add these and the Light My Bricks and then these red transparent blocks. But, like, I used as much of the original pieces from the set as purchased to build this. So there's not much different. Oh, the transparent bar here. That's actually a Lego piece that's holding that guy up to the ceiling. That is a Lego piece. It's a transparent, like, bar that you can use for flying things. The ceiling tiles also come off. So you can pop those off at any time, too. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. This has been an idea that I've had since I saw what the set looked like. I was, like, formulating it. I bought these window panes in advance. I like I did all the work. I made the video. I literally have it recorded. It's done. I just need to edit it. And I was hoping I could like put it out the week of the release for this set, but it didn't end up working out like that. Oh, well, the Rebel on the ceiling fell, so I could show you the piece. So it's literally, it is an official Lego piece. And I'm just using like a back bracket to hold it. So, yeah, that was my little fun pet project that I was working on for a while. The video for that will be out at some point, maybe. I plan on getting it out. It's just more of a when it happens kind of thing. And like I said, it's using as many of the original pieces from the set as possible. Like, you could build it without the dark, transparent window panes. Easily. You could just do that. I just added that in to, like, simulate the dark hallway from the actual scene, trying to make it, like, as lore-friendly as possible. I think that's where a lot of, like, my ideas go in terms of LEGO Star Wars stuff. Is anything lore friendly, because you know I'm a big old Star Wars nerd. I love me some Star Wars. Love fighting on stairs. Great. It's good stuff. It's anti-imperialist. It's fun. It's campy. It has a lot of emotional stuff going on. A lot of the new projects have been phenomenal. I'm like, if you don't think so, bite me. Because they've been great. Ahsoka was phenomenal. Mandalorian is great. Book of Boba Fett was good. Again, bite me. It was good. Because, okay, think of it like this. Book of Boba Fett is the book of Boba Fett in the saga of The Mandalorian. It's not meant to be his series. It's meant to be a part of something else. That's why Book of Boba Fett is good, because it's not meant to be its own standalone thing. It is something that is like a culmination of everything that the Mandalorian is setting up, and then setting up more stuff for things to come. So it was fine. I don't know why everyone bitches about it being like, oh, this is just Mandalorian season 2.5. Like, okay. And everyone loves the Mandalorian. It's a good show. These are good characters. Let's let them interact more. Let's give context as to why Din Djarin's just showing up in a new ship. Like, let's do all of these things to, like, give context to why things are happening. That's how writing works. That's storytelling. Just plain and simple. That is storytelling. But it bothers me when people, like, complain about things that they have no idea why they're complaining about it. And I know that goes for, like, literally any piece of media or any piece of, like, creative work. Is, like, you're gonna just have people who don't understand it and don't care to understand it and then shit on it. It's annoying. But I think it's good. I think the writing in it is good. Dave Filoni's great. Jon Favreau's great. Dave Filoni now kind of like taking creative direction control, I think is really good. Because now we're going to have just someone who's consistent, who also has a team of people around him who are A, Star Wars nerds, and B, love Star Wars to begin with, and can also fact check content to make sure that things are staying consistent enough within the lore. Yes, there have been changes, like minor, little changes, but still, those little changes haven't affected much, and have actually just kind of given more context to what was going on. So, I'm fine with this. I love it. I'm a big fan. I'm a little Star Wars fanboy, so of course I'm gonna sit here and say it's great. I think it's just really important for us to realize that as Star Wars fans, don't be a dick. Like, I try to not be alienating of people who are not already into Star Wars, because I want more people to be into Star Wars so that Star Wars continues to be good. And yes, it's owned by Disney, which I'm not huge on, but at the same time, there's not much we can do about that as consumers. So we let it lie, because what else are we gonna do? So that being said, I like Star Wars a lot. I don't know if that comes across in the everything that I do, but I love it. And I love what Star Wars does. And I just love it. I'm not going to expound on that anymore. You get it. You get the point. You're getting the flap that I'm spitting. Now, don't get me wrong. I will say there are some bits of Star Wars that I am not a fan of. I think that Episode 8 is not great. I think that it could have been done differently while keeping the same spirit of the movie, and not, like, subverted our expectations by just saying, hey, everything you thought was getting set up in the last movie actually wasn't. Go fuck yourself. Like, to me, when you question the intelligence of your viewer by saying, like, hey, everything you thought was wrong because I said so, that's when you lose me. When you can say, hey, everything you thought was wrong because you interpreted it wrong, here's what actually was going on behind the scenes, that's like a oh shit moment, you know? Like, I want to have that almost like come to Jesus moment where I'm like, oh my god, this has been like this the whole time. I want that. I don't want you to tell me that I was wrong because that's not the way that you thought I should be thinking, you know? So that's where I stand on Episode 8. I think that they could have done so many cool things with a lot of characters. Like, they could have even done things with Rose. They could have done things with Finn. They could have done things with, like, all of these characters that they had all of these, like, good characters with potential, and they just squandered them completely. And I think that's my biggest gripe when it comes to Episode 8, is lost potential. So, like, I'll gladly say that it's not that good. Like, Episode 8 isn't that good. Is that my crush on Twitch? Uwu? I guess so. What up, Siren? How you doing? How things been? Happy Pride. It do be Pride Month. Things are alright. I'm just blah, you know? True. Yes, happy Pride. Yeah. Yeah. It's that time of month again where every corporation is going to change their logo to be rainbow, except for in the countries where being gay and queer is banned and illegal. We love rainbow capitalism. Oh, wait. Can't go to the parade and festival tomorrow, though, so I'm kind of bummed. But also not, lol. Oh, please, I'm ready for the corporate gayathon. Well, like, I was talking about this with my fiance earlier today, and we were saying, like, listen, we don't want you to pander for pandering's sake. But at the same time, if you don't at least post something that just says simply, like, Happy Pride, then, like, why didn't you do that? Like, what was the reasoning behind you not saying anything? Kind of like how, I think it was last year, Target pulled, like, a bunch of their Pride collection because of, right-wing backlash and just, like, right-wing hate. They just pulled it. Which is stupid. Like, yes, very ally of you to make it more difficult for people who are queer to find clothing that is good for, you know, them. But otherwise, yeah, hell yeah. Corporate gayathon, sure, I'll take it. I don't know if tags come across on YouTube. For anyone who's watching on YouTube or for YouTube themselves, I'm queer. Put that out there so I can say these things without it coming across as like a hate thing, all right? Okay? It's fine. Don't ban me. I ain't doing anything wrong. Just let me be queer. It's fine. Oh, my goodness. I am tired. I had a long day today. Not like in a bad way, but just a long day. Also, this next bit right here, look at how satisfying. Like, can you see that on the instructions? Look at that. Oh my god, that looks so good. And then in with the last piece. Oh, fucking yes, daddy. There we go. How the fuck do you want me to do this? That? No. I'll line it up with that. Okay, there we go. I'm also not apologizing for the yes daddy comment. You not being able to handle me saying yes daddy is a you problem, not a me problem. You don't like it. It's too damn bad. Also, if I'm getting quiet, let me know. I'm still working with mic things. I've got a mic here, I got a mic here, mic here, mic here. Just let me know. I can adjust. Oh boy. So, I was trying to. I feel like there was something I wanted to say on stream today, but I can't remember. feel like I talked about a lot so far. I've just kind of been yapping, honestly. Like, just ceaselessly yapping. So I'm here for the convo, okay? I'm here for that. I want to talk. I want to chat. I want people to interact. I'm here. You wanna make fun of me? You go for it. At least you're interacting. That's a healthy way to think about it, right? I probably shouldn't actively make myself a lol cow. Actually, never mind. Don't laugh at me. Don't even look at me. You're not allowed anymore. This ship looks really nice. Like, I'm looking at this so far. Like, I know we're not even close to done. But, like, it just looks nice so far. Like, it looks clean. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm a big fan. Controversial take? Probably not. But am I gonna make it sound like one? For clickbait? Sure. Why not? I gotta try something. No. Okay. Was that to the lolcow thing? Because, correct, I should not make myself that. Who am I? Boogie2988? A yuck? Funny joke. Oh boy, okay. Alright. Alright, head in the game. We got 2 more bags on this one, and then I think what we're gonna do is build the... We're gonna skip out on the mech today, I think, because I really only bought this for myself, so that goes over there. We're gonna build these 2 and put them together. But I want to finish this one. We're almost done. We're making great time. Like, we've been, what, hour and a half? That's not bad. Like, that's good time. I'll take it. To the insults, there was a wild YouTube movie on him. Not too long ago. Yeah, I feel like I saw people cover the movie, but I didn't actually watch it myself. Which I probably should have, because like, he was a part of YouTube history. Like, whether we like that side of YouTube or not, he was still a part of YouTube history. Oh, doesn't want me to do that. It wants me to do that. Okay. Hold up. Yeah, he's part of YouTube history, but like not in a good way. Like, I'm not advocating for him as a content creator, as a person, as anything. He's not. It's not good. It's all bad. It's like all bad. But like, that lolcow mentality is kind of what like spawned that. Like, that side of him to like really come out. And YouTube in its algorithm were the thing that like bred lolcows into existence. Whoa. Atmosphere changed, my ears just like popped pretty much. That was wild. But like, yeah, the YouTube algorithm is really what kind of put that into place. So I think it's important for us to like understand and acknowledge that as people who consume content like that, so that we don't accidentally create someone who's just as bad, if not worse. And like, we already are on our way to doing that, specifically with like creators on Kick. Like, creators on Kick are like getting real close to that. There is a surprising amount of like CP on Kick. It's disgusting. There was a video essayist. I don't really know if I want to call them that, if they've done like better work than that. But this like long form video content creator found a Kick creator and did like a deep dive on everything that they've been doing. And he's like, this content creator on Kick has basically like fostered a group of people who have like cultivated a like a CP network almost in a Discord, which is wild. Like, the fact that this person is still able to stream on the platform is not great and should have been put to a stop, but because there's less terms of service guidelines within Kick's business model, like, that just doesn't happen, and it's disgusting and really needs to be stopped by, like, honestly, I'd be okay with a little bit of government overreach on that one. I feel like that would be fine. If it stops the type of content that's being spread on there and perpetuated on there, then yeah, I'm cool with I'm cool with some with just a smidge, just like a little touch of government overreach, just enough. Kick is where you go when you get banned by YouTube. Exactly, it's where you go when you get banned by YouTube or Twitch. I feel like the pipeline is because Twitch's TOS is a little bit more strict than YouTube, so I feel like it's Twitch, YouTube, Kick for sure, but some people just skip the middleman and just go right to Kick streaming. But yeah, it's bad. But that mentality came from that like early YouTuber culture of like, do it for the lols, you know? Do it for the meme. Now, I'm not saying that like Boogie himself was the catalyst for that. Like, I don't think he personally was the reason that, you know, these Kick creators are now making, like, CP discords. But at the same time, he was part of the culture that culminated into making that a possibility. I think I realized that these Lego building streams just kind of turn into a podcast of like me talking about random shit. Like we went from talking about Star Wars to talking about writing techniques to talking about my own personal life to talking about this now. It's been a roller coaster. Where is this piece? It's one of these. Oh, here it is. I'm stupid. It was literally right in front of my face. But yeah, I'll find that content creator and make sure to post their video in the Discord, which, by the way, you can join. Hey, Colin, could you hit exclamation point Discord for me? I would really appreciate it. Or just someone. I don't care who. Thank you. There you go. That might just be on Twitch, though. Well, if you're on YouTube, come over to the Twitch stream. Follow that link and then go back to YouTube. I wish there was a way for me to easily post it on YouTube, but there isn't. Unfortunately. But yeah, that video breakdown of this content creator was like super interesting because it showed like the ineptitude of the people who are running Kick, which like I don't think anyone had any you know, any thoughts to the contrary that this platform would be run by inept individuals when like Aiden Ross is one of the faces of Kick. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna question that. But like, oh fuck, that's not good. Taking it, Aiden Ross defended that guy. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Just kidding, you don't. So, yeah, I'll post that video in the Discord. I'll find it. So next week, I'm not ending stream. I'm just kind of chatting, yapping, as I have been. Oh. It sounded like someone was like saying something downstairs, and I'm like, I'm home alone, so I hope no one's saying anything downstairs, but it was I need to replace a fan bearing. So it's just squeaking. Anyway, next week we are hopefully going to be playing the Naturals. Fingers are crossed on that one. Then Monday I'm going to try and do a solo gaming stream where we're going to play, I think we're going to play Outer Wilds again. So I was really enjoying it, and I just stopped playing it stupidly. Then Thursday is going to be gaming with the boys. With the boys. Then I think I have something next Saturday. So I might not be able to stream. But if I don't have anything next Saturday, then I'll be live. I will let you know. Once I figure that out, once I know for a fact, I'll have a schedule up again. I'm going to start posting schedules again more consistently. Just to kind of keep things, like, in my mind where I'm like, hey, dumbass, you said you were going to stream. Go do it. And it'll just kind of, like, motivate my ass to do it. So, we'll be doing that. So expect those more frequently. That's on, again, all of this information is on the Discord. Everything is there. Just make sure if you join, you react to the react roles. You need to do that in order to actually get access to the Discord. You can't just join. And it's not like a timed thing. Like I need active participation. You gotta read. I know. I'm making you do homework, it feels like, but like you gotta know where we stand in that community, because I'm not gonna have it turn into anything toxic without proper warning being given that if you turn it into something toxic, you will get banned. So. So yeah, there's gonna be more content. More is maybe just the wrong word. There's gonna be the amount of content that there used to be. My comment of "we're so back" will not be going quietly into the dark. It will mean something, I promise. It's gotta give me time. So I guess like a little bit more about personal life stuff. I recently changed jobs again. So this is now my third position within a year, within the same place that I was working before, but still, third place within a year. Like third department within a year. So, you know, getting settled now into my like more permanent position, because this is going to be permanent, at least for like a good period of time. Like I'm gonna be good, so I can kind of focus on doing things that I want to do a bit more. Which means I just get to make more content and do more fun things and do this like I used to, because I miss it. I very truly miss it. This was one of the more fun bits of my life when I was doing it to a consistent extent. So I want to get back to it. So expect more content, expect more stuff. I have so many things that I need to get edited. I have like I can't tell you how many projects I have recorded that I just haven't edited because I can't get it to be the way that I want it to be, because I'm not that good of an editor. Like I have so much, like you have no idea how much content I have. I have an entire full-length Pokemon playthrough that I was doing for a challenge run that I just never posted. I have all the videos. All of them exist on a hard drive. They're literally on a hard drive on my other PC where I recorded everything. Like the entire playthrough is there. Like I have a script written for it. I just haven't edited the bit together to actually make it possible and like public and out there. I've got Lego content that is recorded and just not edited and posted. I've got episodes of The Naturals that I just haven't edited or posted. Like I have almost, if not the entirety of campaign 1, just like chilling on a hard drive, just like the Pokemon project, just hanging out, sitting on a hard drive, doing nothing. Technically, it's 2 hard drives, which is part of the problem. Everything was kind of like jumbled together in kind of a shit show. But I know where everything is now. I just haven't put it all together. So like I have content for YouTube for like long form fun content, but just I'm not great at editing. So for me, it just kind of became like a Well, I'll get to it when I get to it kind of thing. Which sucks, because, like, it's there. It exists. Alright, I know we're not done yet, but this ship looks pretty good. Again, non-controversial opinion. I'm also I don't know where this piece went. I feel like that's going to come back to bite me in the ass. So far, that looks pretty good. All right, now we get on to the anniversary figure. This is what I've been loving about these 25th anniversary sets. Are the actual, like, miscellaneous minifigures that Lego probably wouldn't release any other time. But have now found an excuse to. So this is Saw Gerrera, the general Star Wars public was introduced to Saw in Rogue One. If you were a Clone Wars fan, you were introduced to him as a young freedom fighter in the Clone Wars. He was also in Rebels. And I believe he made an appearance in Andor, but I haven't gotten that far yet, so no spoilers for me, please. Thank you. But he's basically like the... How would I describe him in, like, real-world terms? I guess he's kind of the Trotsky to the Rebel Alliance's Lenin. Like, Saw Gerrera is to Trotsky what the Rebel Alliance is to Lenin. Alright, we'll do something with him after. We're going to finish the ship. We're almost done. We only got this last bag, and then we'll move on. But yeah, definitely, like, more militant, very, focused on direct action and not being passive. So if you want to look at it from, like, a historical point of view, and I'm actually gonna, Colin, I'm gonna kind of take some of the things that I've learned from Behind the Insurrection so far. Let's look at history, because Star Wars is based on history. Like, let's be real. George Lucas has come out straight out and said that Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, and just Star Wars in general, just Star Wars, period, is an allegory for the Vietnam War. So, if you look at history, there are always going to be people who want to fight just to fight. We saw that within the Black Lives Matter protests of 2020, that there were individuals who just wanted to fight. This also comes from not Behind the Insurrection, but Uprising, a Guide from Portland. This is where all my information for that is coming from. It's a wonderful, honestly, just like super in-depth, super well documented and well researched project by reporters in Portland during the 2020 Black Lives Matter protests. And within that, you had people who, while protesting and fighting back against police brutality, were emulating the police and acting like cops, being like protest security, or like protecting buildings and stuff like that. And like that's what the cops are doing. Stop it. So that happens within any kind of movement. There's always going to be the ones that feel like violence is the only answer. There's no other way. You have to commit violence. Then there are those who are looking at something from the perspective of like, okay, violence is inevitable. How can we avoid it? And that's kind of like what the Rebel Alliance looks at. Like, they're like, okay, violence is going to happen, but like where in the galaxy can we avoid it by like doing more discreet action? Like, how can we reduce body count, basically? And Saw Gerrera is way more anarchist. So I guess Trotsky is kind of a bad comparison, but like he's way more anarchist in his thoughts than the Rebel Alliance, where the Alliance wants democracy, they want the government back, they want all of these things to come back into place. And if you are watching The Mandalorian, and this isn't even a spoiler, I promise you, this is not a spoiler for The Mandalorian. If you're watching that show, you are watching basically what is the understanding amongst the rich and the people who are actually in power because of being the owning class, not giving a flying fuck who's in power, because no matter what, they are taken care of. They are fine. And that's kind of the idea that we're seeing with like why Saw didn't want the Republic back. He's like, I don't want the Republic, I don't want the Separatists, I don't want any of these people, because we're just going to get back into the same cycle that we were in before. Nothing is going to change. So why are we even fighting if nothing's going to change? And like, that's Saw's thought process. So he is more anarchist in that sense of like, if we're trying to put a political spectrum onto Star Wars, which like you kind of have to. It is inherently political. It's literally about imperialism. Like, there's an empire. Which is wild to me that, like, I've seen, like, right-wing posts on social media and all this, and, like, in other places, like, even in real life on, like, bumper stickers and shit, where, like, all of these right-wing dipshits are, like, siding with the rebels, and it's like, then you're not, like, you are anti-American then if you're siding with the rebels. That's literally the whole point, is to be anti-imperial. Like, you shouldn't like America then. So, it's just like, it's misconstrued. Which is why I like what, you know, some of the more modern Star Wars projects are doing. It's like, they're not afraid to kind of dive into that side of the story. They're not afraid to show, like, hey, fascism is appealing to everyone. There is a form of simplicity within fascism that draws people in. There's also a call to violence that fascism is like inherent to holding on to. So that call to violence, Finn. My dog just came upstairs. You want to say hi? There he is. Okay, bye, buddy. So there is an inherent call to violence within fascism that for a country that is like bred on violence tends to lean towards. That's why you see like certain groups of people within our society leaning more towards like fascist or pseudo-fascist ideologies. Police officers, whether you like it or not, police officers tend to lean more towards a fascist ideology than others. Veterans, because when you're bred for combat, you're bred for war, you're bred to fight and kill. Bud, what's going on? Oh, do you have to go? Okay. I have to take my dog out, but let me just finish up with this real quick. We're done. The ship is done. We finished it. So let's just get everything set here. Oh, I know, bud. Give me a second. We'll go. I promise. I don't know if you guys can hear him. Hi, I know. I know. Give me 1 second. Okay, you really gotta go. Okay. All right. We'll get back to this. We'll get back to this conversation. We'll be right back. All right. Hang in there, and I'll be back on in just a little bit. Okay. Let's go. Last night. we finished? Oh, that's neat. So then you just slide that out, and they all come pouring out. That's fun. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's pretty good. All right. And there is the Scythe. Also known as a Sith Infiltrator, but not really. It's called the Scythe. But LEGO calls it the Sith Infiltrator. I don't know why. Congrats on 4 years. Hey, I appreciate that. How you been? It's been a while. It's been too long, honestly. I see you've been doing some streaming as well. It's awesome. Glad you're doing stuff. Yeah, thank you for the congrats on that. It's been a wild ride. That's for sure. No question about it. It has been a wild ride. How the I'm just gonna say it. How the flying fuck he's supposed to hang on to these handlebars? You know what? We're just gonna have one hand on the handlebars. Plop him in there. All right, Darth Maul. There you go. Okay. And the ship is done. Like I said, this is a well put together ship. It looks nice. Solidly built. Couple things are a little fragile. I noticed that this little bit can kind of pop off easily. Like I literally just like trying to show that just popped off super easy. But otherwise, like this ship is in good shape. Good job, LEGO. You did a thing. Alright, let's grab... So this is my display of anniversary figures. It's kind of hard to see it with the glare. I'll take this off. Oop. Well, so we've got the 20th anniversary figures, which I have all of. And then we've got the 25th anniversary figures, including the Darth Maul that has the 25 years of LEGO Star Wars stamp right on the back. So now we're going to add the next one to the collection. And there you are, Saw Gerrera. Now, I think the next one that's confirmed, like 100% confirmed, is Cal Kestis. Which I'm very excited about. And that 25 years of LEGO Star Wars like piece that you saw in the front there, that was from the droid carrier that was the gift with purchase on May the 4th this year. There you go. One step closer to getting all the anniversary figures. Okay, let's clear the desk off a little bit here. I'll just put this one kind of over here for now. Not really in the way. Alrighty. So I think we'll start with the smaller one here. So like I said, based on the pictures that they have on their website, you can put these two sets together. And I really like how they have, like, they've been doing this a lot, and I really dig it. They've been doing this thing where they've just been, like, making terrain, which I dig, like, a lot. I think terrain stuff is super neat. And I love having the option to, like, kind of place it wherever I want. So I've noticed it more and more, including the infamous lamppost that came out. Which I don't know about you, but I love the lamppost. That's just me. I think they're great. Lamppost for life. So it looks like these are just kind of generic troopers. Specific named characters or anything like that. I am pretty happy to get a rifle, though. A long rifle. I feel those are kind of hard to come by. Alright, let's make the Mandalorians first. They should be easier by, like, a fraction of a percent, but, like, still slightly easier at least. Boom. Just need to add the antenna. Which is in here. Now, I thought Lego was moving to make all of their packaging out of plastic. Or not out of plastic, to move away from making it out of plastic. Was I mistaken in that happening sooner than later? Or some sets doing it while others aren't? Is it maybe just in, like, Europe? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I saw it somewhere, but I can't remember where. Add pistol. There we go. Alright, let's see where... What's the configuration for the little jetpack here? Because so these jetpacks are different molds. You can see. Doesn't really help when you're looking at it against my pale white skin, but it's a different mold, and it actually has a spot for a jetpack piece, which looks like that. I don't know why you would need that, and why it couldn't have just been one piece, but whatever. I'm not Lego, so I will not pretend to understand that. Maybe the logistics behind it were too much. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to understand. Seems that these are just kind of built very simply. Which I dig. I really like these helmets. This helmet mold is great. It's got a lot of detail to it. Just looks really solid. Like, there's even, like, print there. You can't really tell on here, but there is print. Like, it's very faint, but there's just some detailing right in there, and I really like that. This camera isn't the best. The One Piece is real. Oh my god, yeah, true. Oh my god, I did say One Piece. Ah. Alright, someone clip it. Someone clip it. I said the One Piece is real. Guys, clip it. There's the leak. Damn it. I've been really loving the meme compilations of people just like characters just saying One Piece, and then slowly like a character will fade in. A One Piece character will fade in. It's funny to me. Okay, so like there's barely any pieces to this. But I'm still gonna manage to like look around to try and find them like a moron. Oh, there's thermal detonators. We got some bombs. Send it in your email. Pipe bomb. I'm emailing you a pipe bomb. In Minecraft. In Grand Theft Auto roleplay. Not in real life. Could you imagine that? Like in GTA RP. I don't know if any of you were here or remember my long-winded excursion into GTA RP. But if you could just like send someone a pipe bomb in like a fictional mail. That is a funny thought. I don't know why it's funny, but it just is. Like, what's up, fucker? Boom. Okay, that's enough cringe from me, I'm sorry. So yeah, like I said, these two sets can combine together. And we're also gonna see a really cool helmet mold. Well, actually, there's like 3 cool helmet molds in the other set that we're gonna be looking at. Which, like, I don't know if the sets that I got today were worth the price that I paid for them. Maybe not that I paid, because I had insider points, so I used those for a discount. Like, I don't know, but like, I don't know, like, this maybe is fine, but like this one, I don't know. It's a little steep. I would like to see this one at like 15. It was 20. This was 20, and this was 40? I want to say maybe 50. I think it was 40. I could be wrong, but like, I don't think that's worth the price. It's a little, again, a little steep. Especially if you're just getting it for the minifigures. Like, I'm gonna have this on display. Like, I have a Mandalorian shelf. Like, all the Mandalorian sets that I own are on there. I don't have the Armorer. Like, that set. Like, where they have the Forge set up. But I have pretty much every other Mandalorian set. And I've got them all on one of my shelves down here. So, like, I'm going to display it. But, like, if you're just looking at this for the minifigures, like, I don't know if it's worth the price tag. But, you know, I mean, I bought it. I'm having fun building it so far. I mean, like, these minifigures are nice. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the minifigures aren't nice. But so far, I'm not seeing the value in spending almost $50
$60 potentially, maybe even 70. I don't think it was. No, okay. This was definitely 40. So, like this at 40, this at 20, you're spending $60 for 8 minifigures. I guess it depends on what the third party market is looking like on these, which I have a bad feeling that it's probably going to be right around the same price for some of these. Like, maybe not these two. These guys, I assume, are going to be a little bit more expensive. These guys aren't going to be as expensive because of the advent calendar. But Moff Gideon in his Mandalorian suit, or Beskar suit, that's probably going to be relatively expensive. You think you got it? Oh, hell yeah. And then this particular mold for Paz Vizsla. I have a feeling is going to just, like, be more expensive than it should be. Lego resellers tend to overprice some things, especially when those things aren't discontinued. Anyone who's been in the Lego space for a certain amount of time, like, it doesn't take long for you to realize this. Lego resellers tend to mark things up pretty quickly in a hope to get their investment back. So it can be pretty annoying dealing with some people, I've noticed. I've dealt with some Lego resellers. Not a big fan of dealing with some of them. Others have been great. I'm not going to say it's the majority, but if you're looking to get any, like, discontinued or retired minifigure, like, good luck and Godspeed. Really. It is rough out on those streets. I think the most I spent on a minifigure was, well, on a group of minifigures where that's just like a custom, but were these 4. And I refused to buy Zeb to finish out Phoenix Squad, because that figure is like $100. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. I missed out on him. That sucks. Maybe one day, or if I come into some money, I'll buy him. But not anytime soon. $100 for a piece of plastic. But yes, it's a collector's item. Listen, if I sit here and say that, like, a piece of plastic isn't worth anything, then my entire, like, collecting life is a lie. So I'm not going to sit here and say that. But, you know, at the same time, if they ever, like, re-release a set that has Zeb in it, that'd be great. I'd love that. And I hope that happens for Ahsoka Season 2. If you watch Season 1 and you watch The Mandalorian, you know that is possible. No, I'm not going to spoil anything, but, like, you know, Ahsoka is basically just Rebel Season 5. And Ahsoka Season 2 is basically just Rebel Season 6. So, you know, keep that in mind going into that show. Also, a lot of people didn't understand that and were like, who are all these characters? And, like, why did this happen? And, like, why should I care? It's like because you're watching the 5th season of a show that you haven't started. So shut the fuck up. But yeah, if they ever release another one, then sure. Maybe I'll buy, like, the body. Because it's the head piece that's the most expensive alone. Because it was, like, a rubberized piece. So if they ever, like, re-release Zeb, I'll buy the, I'll buy the body piece alone. From, like, a set that had one damaged or something like that. That's neat. Little flight thing. Oh, and that's where the rifle goes. Okay, that's kind of useless, so we're not going to do that. That just seems stupid. Okay. So now that's done. Oh, there's the fucking Captain Rex microfighter. The one I couldn't get today. Yeah, so here, it's showing you can expand 2 of them and put them together. To, like, extend the play, quote unquote. Or you can connect it here. It looks like it connects with this. Neat. Okay. So let's do that. Well, let's do that. Let's get into it. This next set is only like 200 something pieces. We can do it. And like I said, it's got some cool minifigures. Also, neat way to open boxes that I never thought of. Pop one of these, and then just grab and rip open the sides. Boom. Now you can just slide everything out and then close it back up if you need to. Great way to open stuff. Big, like when I saw someone do that, I was like, holy crap. My whole life is a lie. I could have been doing that the whole time. Damn. All right. That goes there. We'll do this. Mix things around here. I think there's only 3 bags. Yes, 3 bags and a sticker sheet. Great. I love putting stickers on. So cool. Lego. I love it. Damn, I haven't seen a rock face single molded piece in a long time. I used to have some Lego Knight sets back when I was a kid. I think I had like 2 of them, maybe. And like they were like these special knights. It wasn't like the normal knights. Can't remember if they had like a special name or anything like that, but they were really neat. It was almost like the precursor to Ninjago. Because it was like knights that had like a different color. Like there was like red, blue, green. And each one had like a different power of the elements, I think. Which if that's the case, like Ninjago like ripped off its own thing, but like whatever. It's ripping off like Lego ripping off Lego is not that big a deal. I can't remember the name of them though. If someone's like on their computer and wants to look that up, you want to send me down memory lane. Could really hit me with that. These look like different colored studs, but they're not. Okay. That's gonna go like that. Yes. Okay. I can't remember the name of them. So this is the Pazvizla. It's pretty cool. I like the look of it. The molding is really nice. The detail is great. The helmet looks awesome. And I think this is slightly different than the one from the Armorer set. Like, again, I don't have the Armorer set, so I can't compare. But, like, this looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Even if it's not, even if it's the same thing. Good job, Lego. Good on you. That looks really solid. But yeah, man, those Lego Knights, they were cool. It was like a cool theme. I just wish I could remember the name of it. Okay, so that goes up there. I'm not a big fan of the, like, weapon being, like, turned on already. The orange glow, but, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care that much. Okay, let's see here. It wasn't Exo Knight. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna look this up because it's bugging me. Lego Knights. Red, blue. Just look that up. I don't think it was Raskus. Castle Knights? That doesn't seem right. Okay, fuck off. I don't want to turn my ad blocker off. Oh, I think I found it. I found someone selling them. Knight's Kingdom. Okay, really? It's gonna play simple and clean? Give me copyright struck? Fuck. Okay, Lego Knight's Kingdom. That was the name of it. Okay, so they made, like, the big buildable figures for them. But they also had minifigures. Knight's Kingdom 2. I think that might... Is this it? Or is it Knight's Kingdom... Okay, so it looks like... This could be it. The Grand Tournament, Citadel of Orlon, Castle of Morcia, I'm gonna say. I'm trying to find the one that I had. Was this one, Knight's Castle Wall? No. Here, let me show this. Display capture. We'll just do that. Display capture and source. Oh god, no, please stop. Oh no, stop. Yo, what up, Ultra? Just trying to find dribbles and roller skate, so don't mind that. Let's transform fit to screen. There we go. So this is what I was. So Ultra, I was like thinking about this old. I work early because of pipe burst. So no running water in the restaurant. That sucks. Damn. I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks so bad. But I'm building Lego. Oh, I wanted the chess set so bad. I remember that. It was in a Lego magazine. Yeah, I wanted this so bad. It was so stupid, but I wanted it so bad. Anyway, so we were just kind of like building the set, and I was thinking about this old Lego that I have somewhere. I don't know where all the pieces are. Scattered to the wind, probably. But this is definitely the right. I'm just trying to. I might have had this one. Did I have two? I might have had two. Because I feel like I have this one. This one looks really familiar. Ah, but maybe not, because I don't think I have any scorpion pieces. Damn, this is bugging me now. I really want to find this, but I know like it's not fun for you guys to watch. Attack from the sea. No. Maybe it's Lego Knights 1. All my Legos are in a tote in my dad's basement. Hell yeah. You should go get those. Some of them are worth money. Even just like the what's it? Even just the minifigures, man. They can go for a lot. Okay, so I don't. Yeah, okay, so Lego Knights Kingdom. So there's the original Lego Knights Kingdom. But then there was Knights Kingdom 2, and that was like that's the theme that I'm thinking of. I'm just trying to think of. So it was Raskus that I had. I have the red. I have the red one too. I have the red knight. I just can't remember what set. It's bugging me now. Was the Citadel of Warlord? I don't think it was. Oh, it totally was. Yeah, this is the one I had. Yeah, this one was sick. So it came with the red and the green light. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this one was sick as hell. So like you had a drawbridge that like actually worked. There was like a giant serpent. Yeah, this set was cool. The whole theme was neat. I wonder whatever happened to those pieces. I have them somewhere. I know I have the helmets for these two. They're around. Like, I know that for a fact. Just don't know where. But yeah, this set was cool. Oh, well, you never know. Sometimes they can still be cleaned up. You can clean up Lego. Okay, you got your pickaxe. I don't know what that is, but hey, good for you. Proud of you. You did the thing. Good job. Right, I forgot this guy's name was Santis, which is like stupid. It's like Santis. Stupid. Stupid. But yeah, there was like a whole story that was told about these guys. I remember that was one of the big things I loved about it. Like I would look for I had Lego magazine, and they had like comics with these characters in it. So I would specifically like go through the magazine to try and find this comic. I wonder how much these characters are. Hold on. Let's make sure my name's not on there. Okay, I'm not logged in. Knights Kingdom. Go to the minifigure. $13. That's not bad. $4. That's like the lowest though. Like that can be in any condition. Let's highest price to lowest price. The most expensive one. Okay, so this was right. So this was like a concept art or a concept version of Raskus the Green Knight. He didn't have the closed helmet. Wow, the Guardian is $16. Damn. Estimate. Yeah. Yeah, I remember these guys. I remember this whole thing is coming back to me. This story was cool. Again, it reminded me a lot of Ninjago. I can't remember like did they have powers? I don't remember. Now I'm curious. It's known for his great agility and flexibility related fighting skills. Symbol is a monkey. Oh no. Okay, so they had like abilities based on like animals. I think it's still close to Ninjago, kind of. Yeah, exactly. Predated Ninjago. Yeah. But like Ninjago kind of copied some of the things from this. It was neat. Oh, best in slot pickaxe today. Nice. I find it super interesting Lego's coming back. Yeah. Yeah, well I mean it's been kind of like on an upward tilt for a long time. You know? Like it's just been kind of like happening. I'm fine with it, because fucking I love Lego. I don't know if that was obvious or not. I know that's like a crazy statement to hear come from me. But like the Lego Knight 2 thing was one of the first sets that I had. I did have Lego Harry Potter. I mean, I still have a lot of the stuff that I already bought or that I got gifted as a kid. Like, I had the original Hogwarts Express. I had, God, what did I had the ship from the 4th movie that the Durmstrang students came in on. But now I can't justify buying Harry Potter stuff anymore. Just can't do it. I especially won't buy any Harry Potter stuff during our holy month of Pride. What direction does that go? That way. How long have I been live for? I had a lot of the original Bionicles. I had like the Wave 2, like the Matanui sets. I had those. Those were great. I didn't really get into Bionicle until that second wave came out. Yeah, Bionicle was great. I love Bionicle. I have the. Do you remember the movie that came out that had the gold mask? And like one of the they had to like find it, and they like learned that like one of the kids could like wield it, which is exactly how the others got their masks. I have that gold mask figure. with the bike still. I've still got the bike. The bike was cool as shit. Bionicle is so cool. It's also, fun facts, like, for any of you who are not aware, Lego was, like, about to go bankrupt. And as a last-ditch effort, they were just like, alright, fuck it. Yeah, I remember the disc throwers. I do. I love those. I have a couple, still. But Lego was basically just like, fuck it. Like, throw it at the wall, see if it sticks. Like, we're about to go bankrupt. Like, we can't, like, we can't mess around anymore. Like, this is do or die at this point. So let's just put something weird out. Like, we have nothing to lose at this point. So they put Bionicle out, and Bionicle single-handedly saved the Lego company from going bankrupt. Like, no other product was selling in the quantity that they needed it to. Lego Star Wars was on a downward tilt because people didn't like the prequels. And Lego, and the Clone Wars hadn't come out yet. The original sets weren't coming out fast enough. And they didn't really have any other, like, big license products at the time, and they didn't have any other, like, original content at the time. I think Bionicle was, like, their first original content that had a story. That was, like, obvious. Because, like, Knights Kingdom, Pirates, all of that stuff had a story to it. But it wasn't, like, written down, it wasn't obvious. Meanwhile, with Bionicle, it literally came with, like, little comics. And I remember I had, like, a computer game, kind of. Like, I don't know if game is the right word for it, because it was, like, literally just, like, an interactive disc. And, like, you had to play it on, like, Windows 95. Or, like, Windows Vista, maybe. And it just had, like, information about the Bionicles on it. And, like, little animations. It was wild. I still have it somewhere. I didn't throw, like, any of my old computer games out. Like, my old, like, borderline DOS computer games. I found a McDonald's Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for computer, for PC. And it like, you didn't play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was just, like, pretty much exactly like what the Bionicle one was. It was just, like, an entertainment disc that came out. It just had, like, things from the show, things from the game in it. That was, like... I don't think kids today are gonna realize, like, the era of CDs was, like, the goddamn Wild West. Like, nothing made sense. Everything... It was like the goddamn Assassin's Creed motto. Like, everything is permitted. Like, they were just like, alright, fuck it. This thing's popular. CD-ROM. Here's some pictures of Kaiba. Here's some cool wallpapers. And, like, that's what you got. That was it. It was, like, cool pictures, maybe, like, a little animation if you were lucky, and then, like, you could use those as wallpaper. And that was it. That was it. Jank mess of a program. Exactly. My dad still has the BIOS disk for our first computer. It was, like, a cow brand. Can't remember that. I don't even know, man. Yeah, but, like, that era of PC was just the wild goddamn west. Like, especially for kids, because, like, you just, like, get a CD and be like, I don't know what this is. Help. How do I do this? It's a CD. Do I put it into a CD player? I remember I had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones, because I, like, as a kid. I know, shocking. I was into Lego and Yu-Gi-Oh, two things that I'm still into as a goddamn adult. And I had so many of like these stupid little fucking Yu-Gi-Oh things. Like I had the McDonald's thing where it was the wallpaper simulator, pretty much. But then I also had the CD, and I can't remember how or where I got this, but it was Music to Duel To. And dog, if you ever need some like shitty butt rock to like jam out to, look that up on YouTube. Someone posted it. Someone posted Music to Duel To. There's a playlist that's the entire album. It is wild. The Pizza Hut game. Do you remember getting, or you remember getting the demo for Spyro? Yeah. Like, you could just get demos of games. Like, we didn't download demos onto our Xbox or our PlayStation or our GameCube. Like, we couldn't just go into the store and download a demo for free. We had to go and buy a magazine. It was wild. Just, like, wild times. Again, the goddamn Wild West. The best way I can describe it. Like, if you think some of the computer stuff now is, like, wacky and weird, you have absolutely no clue. I feel like such a boomer saying that, but, like, it's just true. Well, back in my day... But, like, really, it was crazy. Nothing made sense. Everything was permitted. Shut up, I am now boomer. Now I have become boomer. I've noticed something about baby boomers recently, and that is that none of them know how to drive. Every person that I have met on the road who looks like they are above the age of 50, just like, holy hell, you need to have your license revoked. One of my least favorite things that official LEGO sets do is they make you put something like this onto an uneven platform, or uneven surface. Ah, shit. And I put that on the wrong direction. God damn it. I gotta take it off and try that again. Shit. Okay, that actually went on a lot better the second time. Literally pulled a muscle in my back grabbing plates at work. Bro, shut up. I had a shower injury like a year ago. I literally like went to go like wash my hair and pulled a muscle in my back. I'm not even 30 yet when that shit happened. The stupidest injury I've ever gotten. All right. This is the bit here that I've been the most excited about. Oh, wild. Hey. Wait, does it actually show here? Wow, that is so hard to see. I don't know if you guys are even going to be able to tell. That looks just like a black tile piece, but it's really a printed black tile piece. You just can't tell. Huh. But this is the figure that I was the most excited about in this set. Which again is probably going to be the most expensive one. And it's Moff Gideon in his Beskar armor. Looks really good. Okay, let's get this last little bit going. And then we'll connect these two sets together. We have the rest of this bag and then one more, but it actually looks pretty good size. There's only like 200 pieces in this, or almost 300. Almost 300 pieces in this set. So it's not too bad in terms of like build amount. I really like the look of that rock face. That looks really nice. It's super simple, but it looks good. And I know I've already said this, but I kind of like these like terrain pieces that they've been doing. Like they gave us the hallway for the 10 to 4 boarding. They gave us this. Like they're giving us like set pieces. And I like that. Gonna lurk and go chill with the kid and Brit. Hope the stream goes well. Don't step on your Legos. Don't tell me what to do. I'll step on my Legos if I goddamn want to. But thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for always popping in and saying hey. It is super appreciated. Alright, let's tile the rest of this off. Get this thing moving. I want to just finish this up for the evening as well. So, finish it out. Finish out strong. We're going to actually get this all built. It's going to look great. It's going to look perfect. Hopefully, it doesn't look like shit. It's all connected together. It's all I can ask for. It's the only thing I was hyping up about this entire thing. I don't need to look like more of an idiot than I already do. Because the Lord knows I look like an idiot all the time. So, I don't need that on another level, you know? Typically, my predictions are pretty on point. So, here's hoping that keeps up. So, if anyone is still here, I know we've got a bunch of lurkers right now. How you doing? How you holding up? How was your day? Where I live, it was very beautiful. Sunny. Barely a cloud in the sky. I went and got a car wash. Hung out with my fiance. Went to the Lego store. Picked up the new sets that came out. Obviously. Because we're building them. Didn't get the Captain Rex Microfighter. Which is sad. Because I really want it. Clone Wars is like one of my favorite pieces of media.
So to have something like one of my favorite characters from it would be cool. I have like a custom one, but I'd rather have official. The custom one's fine. It's okay. But, you know, I actually have a an upgrade kit that I got from a custom maker that I'm going to be adding to the what's it called? Adding to the original build. It just adds like an actual waist cape. That's pretty much it. It does have like molded pistols that look exactly like the ones from Star Wars, like from the Clone Wars, but that's like the one thing that I don't like to change. Is that like I like the Lego weapons. I think that like I'm an outsider when it comes to that opinion. I know a lot of people would rather have molded weapons that look exactly like the ones from the source material, which is fine. And like if they did that, I'd be cool with it. But like to me, growing up, having like those Lego blasters that looked so different from what the source material had, it was just kind of neat, I think. I don't know. Again, I might be an outlier in that thought process, but I don't mind the original actual Lego blasters. Also, I know it's probably a little too late. People have probably already done this who are lurking. Just please remember, if you're going to lurk, mute your tab. Don't mute the stream. If you mute the stream, then you don't count as a viewer. You just gotta mute the tab. Like, I don't care if you lurk. That's fine by me. Like, is it slightly annoying? A little tiny baby bit. Because I'd rather have interaction and talk with all of you. But I get it. I'm missing a piece. Unless I'm just blind. Which could be the case. Maybe. Maybe not. Am I blind? No. I don't think so. I'm missing an ingot piece. Instead, I just have a flat piece. We'll wait to see if that gets used, because they might have accidentally put this in when they meant to put the other one. Which is fine. I don't really care. But anywho. All right. So, I don't really have any like new announcements because I'm kind of getting back into streaming and getting back into making other forms of content other than just streaming my D&D game, The Naturals, the weekly D&D show that we do here on the Your Move Live broadcast. But yeah, I don't really have anything else like announcing going out there. You know,
kind of vibing. Going with the flow. I'm having like a whatever happens, happens mentality. Did it fall, maybe? I don't know. Let's see, is that flat piece used anywhere? Did they put the wrong piece in? Maybe? I might have an ingot. Gray ingot. I don't know, though. We'll see. I'm not super... Again, I'm not entirely worried about it. It's more just like a... Am I losing my mind? Did Lego mess up? Who messed up here? What happened? Okay. This piece goes here. Okay, and then just another one of these little container things. Just more of an annoyance to make than it is anything else. It's fine. I ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, so Monday, like I said, Outer Wilds. Wednesday, the Naturals. Thursday, gaming with the boys. We're gonna be deciding what we're gonna be playing. Stay tuned for that. Yeah. Again, really going with the flow, just kind of letting stuff happen, and then whatever works out, works out. Whatever doesn't, doesn't. I'm hoping I can stream on Saturday, like next Saturday. But if I can't for any reason, you'll know. And it looks like that was just a flat piece that they accidentally gave me instead of an ingot. Interesting. I wonder if that's common within the set. Or if that was just me. I don't know. Alright, so this is the other really cool helmet-looking piece. Or not helmet-looking, it is helmet. The other cool helmet piece. From the set. That, again, probably not going to be super expensive because it is coming out in the advent calendar. So it's, like, more accessible. It's round. But there it is. Looks pretty neat. Kind of happy that we're getting the third one in the advent calendar, I guess, because there were 3 in the show. But it's fine, Lego. I guess it's fine. It's gonna make me buy the advent calendar. At least if you're gonna re-release Ahsoka, it would have been nice to have curved lightsaber hilts. That's all I'm saying. I had to add curved lightsaber hilts for my Asajj Ventress. From the first gunship. The Clone Wars Asajj Ventress. Actually, I think that's... No. There were 2. There was Clone Wars, and then the Clone Wars Asajj Ventress. Not that big of a difference, but still, enough of one, I guess. Okay, so you're holding that one. Sure. There you go. Then you have got this one. Here. Come on. There we go. Here. Boom. This seems kind of stupid and tedious, but okay. I'll take it. This is just like a giant electric club. Oh, no, that makes sense. It's like, it was like the tiered electric club. Okay. All right, I see what they were trying to do. All right, I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Lego. Like, it might look a little dumb, but it's not too bad. Yo, we get a lamppost. Let's go. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Oh, shit. A rat. Yo, I can't believe they gave us another lamppost. This is huge. Guys, this is huge. Look at this shit. Guys, lamppost. Lamppost 2.0. Let's go. There's a lamppost. Do you guys want to see the original? Like, the lamppost that started it all? This is the original Lego lamppost. I have it. Guys, I have the lamppost. I have the Lego lamppost. It's real. It is for real and for true, as the prophecy foretold. And they've only followed it up with the sequel. Honestly, Lamppost 2 might be better than Lamppost 1. That's my hot take. That's the hill I die on. You can fight me in the comments if you want, in the chat, in the comments, whatever. Whatever's here, fight me about it. Lamppost 2. Your Move Live stance is that Lamppost 2 better than Lamppost 1. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then are you really a Lego Star Wars fan? I don't think so, personally. I think you're just a fraud. Fake fan. I will not expand on this. I refuse. This is the stance that I hold. And again, the hill that I die on. Is it a stupid ass hill to die on? Yeah. But will I fight for this hill? Absolutely. It's like Bunker Hill, you know? Kind of a stupid hill to fight over. You could have been fighting in Boston. You got a lot of Boston to fight in. But you're fighting on this stupid ass hill. Dumb. Idiot George Washington being like, oh, Bunker Hill, gotta protect that. You got Boston, dude. They're taking Boston. What are you doing? All right, cool. You saved. You held Bunker Hill. Boston's now the British. British. Good job. Dumbass. Oh, what would the founding fathers think? Well, they didn't. Obviously. Or George Washington wouldn't have fought over Bunker Hill. That's another hill I die on, is that Bunker Hill was useless. Pointless. Stupid ass battle. Dumb. Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Shut the fuck up. How about you go fight them? Go fight them, stupid. There's a bunch of fucking regulars in the goddamn harbor. Go burn their ships down. Dumbass. I think I'm accidentally giving some people a history lesson. I don't even know if there's anyone here. I'm just kind of talking to myself and just calling George Washington a dumbass. Specifically for Bunker Hill, which I don't think he was at. He could have been. He could have been. Could have been there. I don't know. George Washington could have been at Bunker Hill. But the radical left will never let you know. Sorry for doing my terrible Donald Trump impression. It's not good. It's just like kind of funny. And only kind of. Like, if I do it like one too many times in a group of people, I like lose them. Like, they're like, okay, alright, you done. You did it once. You did it twice. You're on your third time and it's not that good. It's not that funny. You know, the more I look at Lamp 2, Electric Boogaloo, the more I'm like falling in love. Like, look at this lamp. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at Lamp 2 compared to Lamp 1. Like, Lamp 1 ain't got shit on Lamp 2. Again, this is the very weird hill that I die. So, for those of you who are just joining us, this stream has consisted of us talking about the rise of fascism, Lego Star Wars, my personal writing projects, Lego Knights Kingdom 2, my personal opinions on Lamp 1 versus Lamp 2 in Lego Star Wars, my personal opinion on the Battle of Bunker Hill from the American Revolution, and then I think we talked about Boogie 2988 and lol cows. So, like, if you're just joining us, a lot's happened. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got to like half of the topics that we got to, but we did, and it happened. I'm just as confused as you may be listening to my explanation of what happened. The hell if I know what transpired to have us talk about all of these random ass topics. But the thing that has brought it all together is that I have been building Lego. First, I built this. Then I built the new Mandalorian Battle Pack. Now I'm building this. So, it's been a wild ride. And realistically, the only reason that I'm finishing this is because you can connect these two together. I'm also curious as to how this, like, what this is. I do kind of dig this little turret. It's neat. Okay, so it goes like that, and then you lift that, and it drops it? That's so neat. God damn. Okay. That's super cool. I dig it. I dig it. That's neat. Okay, so now... Is it really just as simple as, like, clipping it on here? Well, the sets are now connected. That's literally all it did. But hey, it's the battle pack and then the like bigger set. So that's kind of neat. I'm into it. I think I'm gonna maybe work on something the next time we do a Lego build stream and kind of like finish this up. To kind of like bring all of the Mandalorian figures in that I have.
But I think that's going to be it for the building section. The stream today. Which is the entirety of the stream. That is going to be it for me. Whew. 3 hours of building. Not bad. Not bad to like get back into the swing of things. Like I missed being here. I missed streaming. I missed like being live. If I'm just being completely honest, I really did miss it. I missed it more than I thought I was going to. For those of you who have been watching for a while, thank you. For lurkers, thank you for just being here. If you are new and you haven't followed yet, please consider doing so. I'm going to be doing LEGO content pretty regularly, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see. No, I will be. Like, if this is something that you're into, like this like podcasty format where I'm just kind of like building and then just like chatting, like, please follow, hang out. We're going to be doing it more. I'm going to be working on something that is a mock next time. So it's part of a project that I've been working on, like a big project that I've been working on, like a really big project that I've been working on. So come on by for that. I'm gonna be live Monday playing Outer Wilds for a couple hours at least. Then I've got Wednesday with the Naturals, the weekly D&D show that we do here on the Your Move Live broadcast. Then I'll be gaming with the boys on Thursday. We're gonna be playing something, don't know yet, but it'll be something. And then on Saturday, if I don't have anything going on, I'll be live. I'll be doing something. I don't know what yet. Maybe not Saturday. I'll let you guys know. It'll be in the schedule in the Discord. I'll try and post the schedule by tomorrow. So, and if not tomorrow, then Monday. But probably tomorrow because I'm streaming on Monday. So, but with all that being said, I appreciate you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. Until I see you next, I hope you all stay happy. Oh, Dust, now you come in. Dust, I'm literally doing my sign off. And now you come in. Have you been here? Have you been hanging out? Did you just show up? Like, I know you have a life. That's not an answer, Dust. I need an answer. You just arrived. Okay. Okay. If you had been here and just lurking, I would have been a little bit more upset. Because I'm literally signing off. But listen. If you haven't followed. No, I'm saying like if you had been here for a long time and you hadn't said anything, then I would have been more upset. But the fact that you just showed up makes more sense as to why you just said something. And I appreciate you. And I love you. You were loved, Dust. Dust, you should play in the Naturals again. That heart is gonna go away real quick when the audio delayed. Yep, there it is. I still love you and appreciate you. No matter what, I just also want you to play in the Naturals. All right, well, with that being said, I'll be live on Monday. We're going to be playing Outer Wilds. It's my first time playing the game. It's my first time seeing the game, so I have no idea what I'm getting into. So if you want to come and see me experience that for the first time, other than, like, the first time I played it, because I did play it, but, like, I'm still going through it, then pop on in. It's going to be fun. I'm enjoying it. It's a fun game. Then I'll be live Wednesday with the Naturals. Then I'll be live Thursday gaming with the boys. Dust, if you want to join in on that, let me know. We might be playing Chivalry 2, which is free on Epic right now. And then maybe Saturday. But that being said, I appreciate you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. Till I see you next, I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. And wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.